Mihai's grand.
Your
Aircraft preparations complete. Stand by at the front.
Some welcome. All aircraft, spread out and attack.
We're clear to attack, right? I heard the regular forces were gonna clean things up.
It's just like before. We blow the shit out of everything.
Sharp as attack, aren't you, Spare Aid? Regular forces can reduce losses if you tenderize the base first. If you can't handle that, just fly and be a target.
We're being attacked. Enemy aircraft. A whole squadron. Ready the anti-air interceptors. Open fire. Affirmative. We'll do what we can.
AA gun down. Transport truck spotted. Not a threat, but feel free to take them out.
Believe me, bullying the weak is a kind of specialty of mine.
What are the odds of getting out alive?
That's for you to figure out, Spare 7. You're hitting 3 locations. Some have air power, so their threat levels vary.
Damn!
Think of the best way to rob them of their ability to respond. Use those empty heads of yours. If you die too fast, you won't even be useful as targets.
I'm cornered. The fire set off a chain reaction. At least stop it from spreading.
Target confirmed destroyed.
Trigger, you're rocking it hard.
Missile.
Cut the crap. There's work to do.
Missile.
Any regular aircraft that join later needing any repairs or ammo will fly over the return line. However, you guys do not have that luxury.
Pull up.
So, what are we supposed to do?
Push 2.
All bombers destroyed before takeoff. Who did that? Scratch one hostile.
That was fast. Keep up the good work.
Righto. I'm out. Returning to resupply. How are we supposed to work without ammo? I'm heading back.
Nice try. This stuff isn't for you guys.
Let's be honest here. The regulars like us aren't allowed to resupply. But in your heart, you want us to smash that base. Am I off?
You're gonna wish this mission never ended.
Looks like Band Dog's finally come around.
Caution. Pull up.
Locked.
Caution. Pull up. Caution.
Spare 15, missile away. AA gun down.
Trigger, look sharp.
Missile. Missile.
Attack missed.
I'll try the building, so support me. Take care of the anti-aircraft guns.
The vehicles have been taken out. Move on to the next target.
You're our official fly swatter now, Trigger. Finally have a read on the targets. They're in one hell of a place. I'll take it from here.
Trigger's taking out one of the AA guns. Missile!
Vehicle down.
Caution. Pull up. Missile. 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 Missile.
Locked on. I'm spiked. I'll shake him.
Missile.
Missile!
Missile.
Incoming missile. Breaking.
Missile. Missile.
It's not like, you know, I'm gambling with my life out here.
Missile. Caution. Pull up.
Spare 15, locked on.
Enemy has a lock. Locked on bandit.
Spare 15, missile away. Vehicle down. Additional hostiles in the AO.
One bandit flanked by Spare 15.
This is Spare 11. Enemy base dead ahead. Damn it, we can't do this from the sky. We need ground troops.
Spare 11, just do your job.
Just give us a bomb big enough to blow the area.
Sam down. Target destroyed.
Missile coming at you! Move it!
Missile.
Locked. Trigger destroyed the enemy facility while everyone else was sleeping.
Missile.
The murderer's done it again.
Missile.
Gonna have to rethink the odds.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Bandit acquired. Initiating attack.
The enemy just has to wait for us to mess up and crash.
Caution. Pull up. Missile.
No, we got a fire! What's your say? I don't need more work.
Missile. Missile.
I know the base commander makes a big deal whenever a new mission comes in, but it's just one after another. Like that was the plan all along or something. battle doctrines. Something happens, they tell you what to do next. Osea has one. It probably means that where and when pawns like us will die. You mean they already know the next strategy? Hold up. Let's make a bet. Whoever guesses the next strategy wins. You can get in on this too, Van Dog.
Maybe you guys need to cool your heads off in solitary.
Let me look into this doctrine thing.
Man, you're delusional.
A bribe is all you need to look into a terminal. It's amazing how many people write their password on a note by their desk. Gathering intel is all about getting access.
In gun range.
If only I could bring a radio to lift my spirits. Trigger, he's got a lock.
Missile. Missile. Ammunition zero.
Aircraft approaching at high speed, bearing 280. They're drones.
These must be the infamous drones. Machines are not replacing humans.
Calm down. They're just obstacles in your way. Don't forget your original mission.
It's bad enough just dealing with the surface. Damn.
Locked on bandit.
Did the jailer know about the shitstorm he was sending us into? Penal units are just pawns.
That lying son of a bitch. Don't pretend like you deserve any better. Continue with the operation.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Spare 15, locked on.
The anti-air guns are hit hard. Our air defense capabilities are compromised. Just grab whatever you can and return fire.
This is Spare 7. Shit! Someone get this enemy off my tail! I can't. I've got my hands full too.
High roller missile, shake it off.
Missile.
God damn it, I'm hit! I'm still at the table! I roll a missile. Another one! I've got a bet on me getting out of this.
Missile.
Hey,
Missile.
someone's down.
Missile.
Who is it? It's High Roller.
Missile.
He's been taken out.
Missile.
Don't piss your pants over one aircraft being down. Take out anti-air weapons that get in the way.
What happens to a bet when the banker's out? Another man down. There's no point. Retreat.
Follow your orders. Continue the operation. Deserters will be punished.
This isn't even a fight.
Missile.
You want to lose all your pilots?
Shut up.
Try and stop me.
Missile.
I'm getting behind Traeger. Stick with the best if you want to survive. If anyone wants to die, let him. Poor decision on your part. I've still got top score. Count? Man, you're useless. Everyone knows you inflate your numbers.
Missile. Missile.
Missile away.
Traeger is down!
Some welcome. All aircraft, spread out and attack.
We're clear to attack, right? I heard the regular forces were gonna clean things up.
It's just like before. We blow the shit out of everything.
Sharp as a tack, aren't you, Spare 8? Regular forces can reduce losses if you tenderize the base first. If you can't handle that, just fly and be a target.
We're being attacked. Enemy aircraft. A whole squadron. Ready the anti-air interceptors. Open fire. Affirmative. We'll do what we can.
Transport truck spotted. Not a threat, but feel free to take them out.
Leave them to me. Rolling the weak is a kind of specialty of mine.
What are the odds of getting out alive?
That's for you to figure out, Spare 7. You're hitting 3 locations. Some have air power, so their threat levels vary. Think of the best way to rob them of their ability to respond. Use those empty heads of yours. If you die too fast, you won't even be useful as targets.
Missile.
The fire set off a chain reaction. At least stop it. It's ready.
Missile.
Target confirmed destroyed. Trigger again.
Missile.
Trigger. Rocking it hard.
Cut the crap, there's work to do.
Missile.
Any regular aircraft that join later to get any repairs or ammo will fly over the return line. However, you guys do not have that luxury.
Missile.
So, what are we supposed to do?
Missile. Missile. Missile.
I'm out. Returning to resupply. How are we supposed to work without ammo? I'm heading back.
Nice try. This stuff isn't for you guys.
Missile.
Let's be honest here. Irregulars like us aren't allowed to resupply.
Missile.
But in your heart, you want us to smash that base. Am I off?
You're gonna wish this mission never ended.
Looks like Band Dog's finally come around. Damn, missed again.
Missile launched. The vehicles have been taken out. Move on to the next target.
You're our official fly swatter now, Trigger.
Mark 2. Locked on. My finger's on the trigger.
Spare 15, missile.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Spare 15, locked on. A bomber is taken off. That's for us. Take care of it.
Bandit acquired. Fire.
Caution. Pull up.
Locked on. Locked on. Get out of there.
Finally have a read on the targets. They're in one hell of a place. I'll take it from here.
Enemy has a lock.
That bomber's getting away. Chase it down like you mean it, morons.
Target is annihilated.
Trigger's taking out one of the AA guns.
Spare 15, Fox 2. Don't worry about crashing. Worry about your sins.
Incoming missile! Breaking! You freelancing as a priest now, as well as a jailer?
Locked on.
Missile.
Enemy's locked on me.
Missile.
Someone help me out here.
Missile. Missile. Caution. Missile. Missile.
Hostile has a lock.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Rest in peace.
Missile.
Spare 15. Missile.
Missile. Missile. Missile. Missile. Missile. Missile.
Locked on target. Vehicle down. New blips on my radar. Get after him.
This is Spare 11.
Missile.
Enemy base dead ahead.
Missile.
Damn it, we can't do this from the sky.
Missile.
We need ground troops.
Spare 11, just do your job.
Missile.
Just give us a bomb big enough to blow the area.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Target is still alive.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Dodged.
Missile. 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 Missile.
On your six.
Missile. Missile.
Bandit in my sights.
Missile.
Fox 2.
Missile.
Spare 15, launching missile.
Missile. Missile.
Enemy's
Missile.
locked on me. Someone help me out here.
Missile. Missile.
Attack this.
Missile. Caution.
Spare 15, target destroyed.
Missile. Missile.
They got spare 15. Some welcome. All aircraft, spread out and attack.
We're clear to attack, right? I heard the regular forces were gonna clean things up.
It's just like before. We blow the shit out of everything.
Sharp as attack, aren't you, Spare 8? Regular forces can reduce losses if you tenderize the base first. If you can't handle that, just fly and be a target.
We're being attacked. Enemy aircraft. A whole squadron. Ready the anti-air interceptors. Open fire. Affirmative. We'll do what we can.
Vehicle down. truck spotted. Not a threat, but feel free to take them out.
Leaving to me. Bullying the weak is a kind of specialty of mine.
Spare 15 locked on.
What are the odds of getting out alive?
That's for you to figure out, Spare 7. You're hitting 3 locations. Some have air power, so their threat levels vary.
Damn, this thing
Think of the best way to rob them of their ability to respond. Use those empty heads of yours. If you die too fast, you won't even be useful as targets.
The fire set off a chain reaction.
Missile.
At least stop it from spreading.
Missile.
Target
Missile.
confirmed destroyed. Trigger
Missile.
again.
On your ass.
Missile.
All bombers destroyed before
Missile.
takeoff. Who did that?
Scratch one off.
That was fast. Keep up the good work.
Rhino.
Trigger, you're rocking it hard.
Cut the crap. There's work to do. Any regular aircraft that join later needing any repairs or ammo will fly over the return line. However, you guys do not have that luxury.
So, what are we supposed to do?
Missile.
The vehicles have been taken out. Move on to the next target.
You're our official fly swatter now, Trigger. I'm out. Returning to resupply. How are we supposed to work without ammo? I'm heading back.
Nice try. This
Missile.
stuff isn't for you guys.
Missile.
Let's be honest here.
Missile.
The regulars like us aren't
Missile.
allowed to resupply. But in your heart, you want us to
Missile.
smash that base. Am I on?
Missile.
You're gonna wish this mission would never end.
Looks like Bad Dog's finally come around.
Spare 6.
Finally have a read on the targets. They're in one hell of a place. I'll take it from here. Trigger's taking out one of the AA guns.
Yeah, target destroyed. Spare 15, launching missile.
I don't want to die by kissing the ground like an idiot.
Caution.
Locked on.
Spare 15, locked.
Missile!
AA gun down.
Locked on. Locked on. Get out of there.
Missile.
Vehicle down.
Enemies locked on me. Someone help me out here.
Confirmed kill on AA gun.
Pull up.
Spare 9. Locked on bandit.
Caution. Pull up. Caution. Missile. Missile.
Someone take out the AA!
Missile. 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 Caution. Pull up. Missile. Missile. Missile.
Hostile behind. They have a lock.
This base uses its surroundings. You're good.
Spare 15, missile away.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Enemy has a lock.
Missile.
Missile, look out!
Missile.
Trigger, he's got a lock.
Missile. 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 Caution. Pull up.
Target down.
The electronics are now just a bunch of boxes.
New blips on my radar. Get after them.
This is Spare 11. Enemy base dead ahead.
Missile.
Damn it, we can't do this from the sky. We need ground
Missile.
troops.
Spare 11, just do
Missile.
your job.
Just give us a bomb big enough to blow the area.
Locked on target.
Hostile has a lock.
Missile. Missile.
Spare 15, missile.
Missile.
Locked on. My finger's on the trigger.
Missile. Missile.
Get them while they're looking below.
Missile.
sleeping.
I know the base commander makes a big deal whenever a new mission comes in, but it's just one after another. Like that was the plan all along or something. Battle doctrines. Something happens, they tell you what to do next. Osea has one. It probably says where and when pawns like us will die. You mean they already know the next strategy? Hold up. Let's make a bet. Whoever guesses the next strategy wins. You can get in on this too, Van Dog.
Maybe you guys need to cool your heads off in solitary.
Let me look into this doctrine thing.
Man, you're delusional.
Bribe is all you need to look into a terminal. It's amazing how many people write their password on a note by their desk. Gathering intel is all about getting access. The murderer's done it again! I'm gonna have to rethink the odds.
Spare 15 locked. Hey, gun down.
Keeping a radio to lift my spirits.
Caution. Missile.
Spare 15 launching missile.
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 Spare 15, you're hit.
I'm spiked! I'll shake him!
Missile.
Break!
Missile.
I'm on this dude's ass.
Hostile has a lock.
Missile. Missile.
Bandit made an attack. Trying again.
Missile.
Bandit acquired. Locked on.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Bear 15 whacks the target. Locked on. My finger's on the trigger.
Missile.
Fox 2.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Locked on target. Confirmed kill on AA gun.
On my target's tail.
The anti-air guns are hit hard. Our air defense capabilities are compromised.
They got spare 15. Some welcome. All aircraft, spread out and attack.
We're clear to attack, right? I heard the regular forces were gonna clean things up.
It's just like before. We blow the shit out of everything.
Sharp as attack, aren't you, Spare 8? Regular forces can reduce losses if you tenderize the base first. If you can't handle that, just fly and be a target.
We're being attacked. Enemy aircraft. A whole squadron. Ready the anti-air interceptors. Open fire. Affirmative. We'll do what we can.
What are the odds of getting out alive?
That's for you to figure out, Spare 7. You're hitting 3 locations. Some have air power, so their threat levels vary. Think of the best way to rob them of their ability to respond. Use those empty heads of yours. If you die too fast, you won't even be useful as targets. Transport truck spotted. Not a threat, but feel free to take them out.
Leaving to me. Killing is a kind of specialty of mine.
Missile. Missile.
The fire set off a chain reaction. At least stop it from spreading.
Spare 15, you're hit.
Target confirmed destroyed. Trigger again.
All bombers destroyed before takeoff.
Missile.
Who did that?
Scratch one hostile.
That was fast.
Missile.
Keep up the good work.
Missile.
Rhino.
Missile.
Trigger. Knocking it off.
Cut the crap. There's work to do. Any regular aircraft that join later needing any repairs or ammo will fly over the return line. However, you guys do not have that luxury.
Missile.
So,
Missile.
what are we supposed to do?
Missile. Missile.
I'm out. Returning to resupply. How are we supposed to work without ammo? I'm heading back.
Nice try. This stuff isn't for you guys.
Let's be honest here. Irregulars like us aren't allowed to resupply. But in your heart, you want us to smash that base. Am I off?
You're gonna wish this mission never ended.
Looks like Bad Dog's finally come around.
Missile.
Missile in the air!
Heads up!
They evaded. Continuing attack.
Missile.
Target
Missile.
acquired.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Enemies locked on me. Someone help me out here.
Fox 2, Fox 2. Confirmed kill on AA gun.
Bear 9, locked on bandit.
Missile.
Fox 2.
Missile. 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 Caution. Pull up.
Evading missile.
Hostile down. Target destroyed. Vehicle down. Destroy enemy reinforcements at the base.
This is Spare 11. Enemy base dead ahead. Damn it, we can't do this from the sky. We need ground troops.
Spare 11, just do your job.
Just give us a bomb big enough to blow the area.
Spare 15, Fox 2. Trigger destroyed the enemy facility while everyone else was sleeping.
The murderer's done it again! We're gonna have to rethink the odds. Alrighty.
Locked on target. Chaff and flares are running low.
Caution.
Check your 6.
Pull up. Missile. 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 Missile.
Spare 15, missile.
Missile.
Tight targets attacking.
Missile.
No, we got a fire.
Missile.
Come on, hit those damn fighters.
Trigger is down?
Some welcome. Aircraft, spread out and attack.
We're clear to attack, right? I heard the regular forces were gonna clean things up.
It's just like before. We blow the shit out of everything.
Sharp as attack, aren't you, Spare 8? Regular forces can reduce losses if you tenderize the base first. If you can't handle that, just fly and be a target.
We're being attacked. Enemy aircraft. A whole squadron. Ready the anti-air interceptors. Open fire. Affirmative. We'll do what we can.
Transport truck spotted. Not a threat, but feel free to take them out.
Leave them to me. Rolling the weak is a kind of specialty of mine.
What are the odds of getting out alive?
That's for you to figure out, Spare 7. You're hitting 3 locations. Some have air power, so their threat levels vary. Think of the best way to rob them of their ability to respond. Use those empty heads of yours. If you die too fast, you won't even be useful as targets.
Missile.
The fire's set up a chain reaction. At least stop it from spreading.
Missile.
Target confirmed destroyed. Trigger again.
Missile. Missile.
All bombers destroyed before takeoff. Who did that?
Scratch one hostile.
That was fast. Keep up the good work.
Righto.
Any regular aircraft that join later needing any repairs or ammo will fly over the return line. However, you guys do not have that luxury.
So, what are we supposed to do? I'm out.
We're trying to resupply.
How are we supposed to work without ammo?
I'm heading back.
Nice try. This stuff isn't for you guys.
Let's be honest here. Irregulars like us aren't allowed to resupply. But in your heart, you want us to smash that base. Am I off?
You're gonna wish this mission never ended.
Looks like Bad Dog's finally come around.
Rocking it hard.
That's crap. They're there's work to do. I have 2 orders for you. Stop wasting ammo and shut the hell up.
Finally have a read on the targets.
Caution.
They're in one hell of a place.
Fox 2.
I'll take it from here.
Missile.
Missile!
Caution.
Trigger's taking out one of the AA guns.
Missile.
Shit! All the batteries are dead.
They have me spiked.
Missile. Missile.
Spare 15 locked on. Flares and chaff fire.
Missile.
Missile! Stop that thing!
Missile.
This base uses its surroundings. You're good.
Target down.
Can't this guy take it easy on me?
Bandit in my sights.
Missile launched.
Missile.
Target hit.
Missile.
Locked on me! Someone help me out here!
AA gun down.
Spare 15, hostile hit the lock!
Spare 15 was shot down. Some welcome. All aircraft, spread out and attack.
We're clear to attack, right? I heard the regular forces were gonna clean things up.
It's just like before. We blow the shit out of everything.
Sharp as attack, aren't you, Spare 8? Regular forces can reduce losses if you tenderize the base first. If you can't handle that, just fly and be a target.
We're being attacked. Enemy aircraft. A whole squadron. Ready the anti-air interceptors. Open fire. Affirmative. We'll do what we can.
Spare 15, target destroyed. Transport truck spotted. Not a threat, but feel free to take them out.
Leave it to me. Malignancy is kind of a specialty of mine.
Spare 15, Fox 2.
What are the odds of getting out alive?
That's for you to figure out, Spare 7. You're hitting 3 locations. Some have air power, so their threat levels vary. Think of the best way to rob them of their ability to respond. Use those empty heads of yours. If you die too fast, you won't even be useful as targets. Closer to the ground.
Fire set off a chain reaction. At least stop it from spreading.
Missile.
Target confirmed destroyed. Trigger again.
Missile.
All bombers destroyed before takeoff. Who did that?
Crash one hostile.
That was fast. Keep up the good work.
Righto.
Attacking from behind my target.
Any regular aircraft that join later needing any repairs or ammo will fly over the return line. However, you guys do not have that luxury.
So, what are we supposed to do?
Missile. Missile.
The vehicles have been taken out. Move on to the next target.
You're our official fly swatter now, Trigger.
Trigger, you're rocking it hard.
Cut the crap. There's work to do.
I'm out. Returning to resupply. How are we supposed to work without ammo? I'm heading back.
Nice try. This stuff isn't for you guys.
Let's be honest here. The regulars like us aren't allowed to resupply. But in your heart, you want us to smash that base. Am I off?
You're gonna wish this mission never ended.
Looks like Bandog's finally come around. Finally have a read on the targets. They're in one hell of a place. I'll take it from here.
Sam down.
Missile.
Trigger's taking out one of the AA guns.
Target destroyed.
Our attack eagles are limited.
Chaff and flares deployed. Locked on target.
We locked the friendly.
Locked on.
Enemy has a lock on me.
Missile.
Missile inbound. Evade.
destroyed all the trucks.
Spare 15, target destroyed.
Enemies on my radar. They're late to the party.
This is Spare 11. Enemy base dead ahead. Damn it, we can't do this from the sky. We need ground troops.
Missile.
Spare 11, just do your job.
Missile.
Just give us a bomb big enough to blow the area.
Missile.
Box 2. Trigger destroyed the enemy facility while everyone else was sleeping.
The murderer's done it again. I'm gonna have to
Missile.
rethink the odds.
Missile.
Missile inbound, evade!
Missile.
Nothing but trouble this mission, I'm afraid.
Missile.
In position behind bandit.
Missile.
Spare 15, locked on.
Missile. Missile.
Enemies locked on me. Someone help me out here.
Missile. Missile.
Box 2.
Missile.
Breaking lock. Evading.
Missile. 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 Ammunition zero. Missile. 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 Missile.
I'm on his back.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Box 2.
Retreat. Enemies locked on me. Someone help me out here.
Trigger has destroyed the target.
Missile. Missile.
Enemies locked on you.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Target acquired. Dodge.
Caution. Missile.
Box 2. Box 2.
Missile. Ammunition zero.
I'm on
Missile.
his back.
Missile. Missile.
Locked on target.
Missile. Caution.
It's like trying to shoot through the eye of an eagle. Bandit invaded attack. Trying again.
Missile.
Enemies locked on me.
Missile.
Someone help me out here.
Missile. Missile.
Target strike. But he's still kicking.
Now the base commander makes a big deal whenever a new mission comes in.
Missile.
But it's just one after another. Like that was the plan all along or something.
Missile.
Battle doctrines.
Missile.
Something happens, they tell you what to do next. Osea has one. It probably even says where and when pawns like us will die.
Missile.
You mean they already know the next strategy?
Hold up, hold up. Let's make a bet. Whoever guesses the next strategy wins. You can get in on this too, Band Dog.
Maybe you guys need to cool your heads off in solitary.
Missile.
Let me look into this
Missile.
doctrine thing.
Missile.
Man, you're delusional.
A bribe is all you need to look into a terminal. It's amazing how many people write their password on a note by their desk. Gathering intel is all about getting access.
Caution.
Fight.
Pull up.
Breaking away.
Caution. Pull up.
Spare 15, locked on.
Missile.
Turn and burn. Missile headed for you.
They've got a lock. No way.
Spare 15.
Missile.
They've got a lock on you.
Missile.
Bandit acquired.
Missile.
Initiating attack.
Missile.
Box 2.
Missile.
Aircraft approaching at high speed. Bearing 280.
Position behind bandit.
They're drones.
Missile.
These must be the infamous drones.
Dogfight without pilot.
Missile.
She's a nut. Place to do this.
Calm down. They're just obstacles in your way. Don't forget your original mission.
It's bad enough just dealing with the surface. Damn.
The anti-air guns are hit hard. Our air defense capabilities are compromised. Just grab whatever you can and return fire.
Did the jailer know about the shitstorm he was sending us into? PL units are just pawns.
That lying son of a bitch.
Don't pretend like you deserve any better. Continue with the operation.
Trigger smoked him.
Missile.
Fox 2.
Missile.
Bandit
Missile.
acquired. Initiating attack.
Missile. Missile.
Escaping lock. Breaking the lead.
Missile.
Spare 15 locked on.
Missile.
Spare 15.
Missile.
Enemy behind.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Fox 2.
Enemy's locked on me. Someone help me out here.
This is spare 7. Shit! Someone get this enemy off my tail! I can't. I've got my hands full too.
High roller missile. Shake it off.
God damn it, I'm hit! I'm still at the table!
High roller missile! Another one!
I've got a bet on me getting out of this.
Missile. Missile.
Hey, someone's
Missile.
down. Who is it?
Missile.
It's High roller! He's been taken
Missile.
out!
Don't piss your pants over
Missile.
one aircraft being down.
Missile.
Behind!
What happens to a bet when the banker's out?
Going in, moron.
Another man down!
There's no point. Retreat!
Follow your orders. Continue the operation. Deserters will be punished.
The enemy's got a
I'm
lock!
hit. I'm hit. My aircraft.
This isn't even a fight. You want to lose all your pilots?
Shut up.
Try and stop me.
5
I'm
minutes
getting
remaining.
behind Trigger. Stick with the best if you want to survive. If anyone wants to die, let him. Poor decision on your part. I've still got top score. Count? You're useless.
Everyone knows you can print your numbers.
You're not like the ones who scurry back to the base, Trigger. I'll give you that.
Missile.
Fox 2.
Missile. Missile.
Enemy dodged.
Missile.
Continuing attack.
Missile.
Engage or face punishment.
Keep yapping away, little guard dog.
Missile.
You'll pay for this.
Missile. Missile.
Looks like we're the only ones having fun out here. Trigger, the one with the highest score wins. Let's settle who's best once and for all.
Missile. Missile.
No missiles left.
Behind you. Enemy on your tail.
Missile. 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 Missile.
My target's tail.
I can't get close enough to try.
Incoming
Missile! Breaking!
Missile.
They have me spiked!
Missile. 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 Missile.
Breaking. I need to evade.
Missile.
I'm on his
Missile.
back.
Missile. Missile. Zero. Missile. Missile.
Dodged.
Missile.
Break! Break!
Missile. Zero. Missile. Ammunition zero. Ammunition zero. Ammunition zero.
Hostile has a lock! Incoming missile!
Missile.
Breaking!
3 minutes remaining.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
It's the mission and the ones who stayed that are crazy in there.
Fox 2.
Ammunition zero.
In gun range.
Got one on my tail!
Come on, hit those damn fighters.
Missile!
Missile.
Missile inbound. Evade.
Missile.
On
Missile.
my target. Trigger, they have a lock on you.
Caution. Missile.
Trigger, hostile behind you.
Missile. Missile.
I'm spiked. I'll shake him.
Missile.
Locked on target.
Zero.
2 minutes remaining.
Damn, these guys are agile.
Bandits in the tunnel. They're taking off from inside.
Target is still alive.
You've got to be kidding.
Ammunition 0. Caution. Pull up. Missile.
Locked on bandit.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Wow, Trigger's the only one who's managed to hit the base.
Missile. 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 0. Missile. Missile.
Incoming missile!
Missile.
Breaking! They have me spiked! Tabloid, check 6! This indicates to be attacked from the air. Bingo!
Missile. Missile.
Dodged.
Locked on. This one is mine.
Missile.
Clear. Locked on.
Missile.
You've got one on your
Missile.
tail!
Missile. Missile.
Missile, evading!
Missile. Caution.
Locked on target. Vehicle down. 30 seconds remaining.
You take care of the surface target.
Missile.
Warning, missile in the air!
Missile. Missile.
AA gun down.
They have me spiked!
Convicts, your time is up. Top brass wants you to head back. You'll have a nice time in solitary. Some welcome. All aircraft, spread out and attack.
We're clear to attack, right? I heard the regular forces were gonna clean things up.
It's just like before. We blow the shit out of everything.
Sharp as attack, aren't you, Spare 8? Regular forces can reduce losses if you tenderize the base first. If you can't handle that, just fly and be a target.
We're being attacked. Enemy aircraft. A whole squadron. Ready the anti-air interceptors. Open fire. Affirmative. We'll do what we can.
Down. Transport truck spotted. Not a threat, but feel free to take them out.
Rolling the week is kind of specialty.
What are the odds of getting out alive?
That's for you to figure out, Spare 7. You're hitting 3 locations. Some have air power, so their threat levels vary. Think of the best way to rob them of their ability to respond. Use those empty heads of yours. If you die too fast, you won't even be useful as targets. I have 2 orders for you.
Fire set up a chain
Stop wasting
reaction.
ammo.
At least some of them ready.
Target confirmed destroyed. Trigger again.
Missile. Missile.
All bombers destroyed before takeoff. Who did that?
Scratch one hostile.
That was fast. Keep up the good work.
Righto.
Missile.
Rocking it hard.
Cut the crap. There's work to do. Any regular aircraft that join later needing any repairs or ammo will fly over the return line. However, you guys do not have that luxury.
So, what are we supposed to do?
Trigger, behind you.
The vehicles have been taken out. Move on to the next target.
You're our official fly swatter now, Trigger. I'm out. Returning to resupply. How are we supposed to work without ammo? I'm heading back.
Nice try. This stuff isn't for you guys.
Let's be honest here. Regulars like us are allowed to resupply. But in your heart, you want us to smash that base. Am I off?
You're gonna wish this mission never ended.
Looks like Band Dog's finally come around. Finally have a read on the targets. They're in one hell of a place. I'll take it from here.
Missile.
Trigger's taking out one of the AA guns.
Spare 15, missile away.
Missile.
They're after me. Good work. They can't even approach us.
Caution. Pull up.
Missile.
Spare 15 made a kill.
AA gun down.
Spare 15
Missile. 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 Missile.
Trigger has destroyed the target.
Vehicle down. Spare 15 locked on.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Guys are dropping bombs on a passive enemy just in that range.
Spare 15 launching missile.
Missile. Missile.
Hostile down.
Missile.
Chaff and flares deployed.
Missile. 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 Missile.
You got a lock? No way!
Missile. 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 Missile.
Bandit in my sights.
Vehicle down. AA gun down.
Missile. Missile.
AA gun down.
We don't have enough AA weapons.
Missile. Missile.
Missile hit.
Caution.
In gun range.
Enemy has a lock on me.
Missile. 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 Caution. Caution. Missile.
Spare 15 locked.
Missile. 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 Caution. Pull up.
Chaff and flares are depleted.
Caution. Caution.
Target destroyed.
Pull up.
Enemy has a lock on you.
Missile.
Fox 2! Fox 2!
Missile.
Electronics are now just a bunch of bottles.
Missile.
AA gun down.
Missile.
You got a lock? No way! I know the base commander makes a big deal whenever a new mission comes in, but it's just one after another. Like that was the plan all along or something.
Battle doctrines. So tell you what to do next. Osea has one. It probably even says where and when pawns like us will die. You mean they already know the next strategy?
Hold up, hold up. Let's make a bet. Whoever guesses the next strategy wins. You can get in on this too, Band Dog.
Maybe you guys need to cool your heads off in solitary.
Let me look into this doctrine thing.
Man, you're delusional.
The bribe is all you need to look into a terminal.
Missile.
It's amazing how many people write their
Missile.
password on a note by their desk.
Missile.
Gathering intel is all about getting access.
Trigger's destroyed all the trucks. This is Spare 11. Enemy base dead ahead. Damn it, we can't do this from the sky.
Missile.
We need ground troops.
Missile.
Spare 11, just do your job.
Missile.
Just give us a bomb big enough to blow the area.
Trigger destroyed the enemy facility while everyone else was sleeping.
Missile.
The murderer's done it again! Gonna have to rethink the odds.
Missile. 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 Missile.
You're low on missiles.
Pull up.
Retreat!
Vehicle down.
If only I could bring a radio to lift my spirits.
Missile. Missile.
Fox 2.
Missile. 2-0.
Spare 15, target destroyed. Sam down.
Get them while they're looking below. Enemy has a lock.
high speed, bearing 280. They're drones.
These must be the infamous drones.
They can dogfight without pilots? Heard about them on the news.
Machines are not replacing humans.
Calm down. They're just obstacles in your way. Don't forget your original mission.
It's bad enough just dealing with the surface. Damn.
Enemy has a lock.
Did the jailer know about the shitstorm he was sending us into?
Penal units are just pawns. That lion son of a bitch.
Don't pretend like you deserve any better. Continue with the operation.
This is Spare 7. Shit! Someone get this enemy off my tail! I can't. I've got my hands full too.
High roller missile, take it off.
God damn it, I'm hit! I'm still at the table! High roller missile, another one! I've got a bet on me getting out of this.
Hey, someone's down. Who is it? It's High Roller. He's been taken out.
Don't miss your pants over one aircraft being down.
Missile.
This is a whole new kind of war. I'm locked on. What happens to a bet when the banker's out?
Boy, you moron.
Another man down. There's no point. Retreat.
Follow your orders. Continue the operation. Deserters will be punished.
I'm hit. I'm hit. My aircraft.
This isn't even a fight. You want to lose all your pilots?
Shut up.
Try and stop me.
I'm getting behind Trigger. Stick with the best if you want to survive. If anyone wants to die, let him. Poor decision on your part. I've still got top score. Count? Man, you're useless.
Everyone knows you hit your numbers.
I can't get close enough to try.
Caution. Pull up.
Spare 15 locked on. Engage or face punishment.
Keep walking away, little guard dog.
Missile.
You'll pay for this.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Looks like we're the only ones having fun out here. Trigger, the one with the highest score wins. Let's settle who's best once and for all. I'm spiked. I'll shake him. Incoming missile. Breaking.
Ammunition zero. Caution. Ammunition zero.
Damn, these guys are agile.
Zero.
Locked.
They have me spiked.
Ammunition zero. Ammunition zero. Missile.
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 Break. Missile inbound.
Missile.
Chow,
Missile.
land it on your 6.
Missile. Missile.
Nothing but trouble this mission, I'm afraid.
Missile.
On my target's tail.
3 minutes remaining.
Missile.
Missile away.
Missile.
Whatever. They'll just be initially trusted.
They have me spiked. There's no way this base can be attacked from the air.
Missile. Missile.
Hostile behind. They have a lock.
Missile.
Trigger, missile incoming.
Missile.
Spare 15 locked.
Missile. Missile.
This one's
Missile.
fine. Attacking.
Missile.
Bandit acquired. Initiating attack.
Missile.
Enemy sticking in my rear.
Missiles depleted. 2 minutes remaining.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Enemy dodged. Continuing attack.
keep flying straight, you'll get hit.
Missile. Missile.
Enemy has a lock on you.
Ammunition 0. Missile. Missile. Missile.
Fox 2.
Missile. Missile.
Missile inbound, evading!
Missile.
On my target's tail. Bandits in the tunnel. They're taking off from
Missile.
inside.
Missile incoming! Right!
Missile.
Gotta be kidding.
Fox 2, Fox 2. Spare 15 is out of commission. Some welcome. All aircraft, spread out and attack.
We're clear to attack, right? I heard the regular forces were gonna clean things up.
It's just like before. We blow the shit out of everything.
Sharp as attack, aren't you, Spare 8? Regular forces if you tenderize the base first. If you can't handle that, just fly and be a target.
We're being attacked. Enemy aircraft. A whole squadron. Ready the anti-air interceptors. Open fire. Affirmative. We'll do what we can.
Transport truck spotted. Not a threat, but feel free to take them out.
Believe me, Spare 15 is kind of a specialty of mine.
Fall warning.
What are the odds of getting out alive?
That's for you to figure out, Spare 7. You're hitting 3 locations. Some have air power, so their threat levels vary. Think of the best way to rob them of their ability to respond. Use those empty heads of yours. If you die too fast, you won't even be useful as targets. Spare 6.
Missile.
Fire set off a chain reaction!
Missile.
At least stop it from spreading!
Missile.
Destroyed. Trigger again.
Spare 15 missile.
Missile.
All bombs destroyed before takeoff. Who did that?
Scratch one hostile!
That was fast. Keep up the good work.
Rhino!
Trigger, you're rocking it hard.
Cut the crap. There's work to do.
Missile.
Any
Missile.
regular aircraft that join later
Missile.
needing any repairs or ammo will fly over the return line. However, you guys do not have that luxury.
So, what are we supposed to do?
Missile. Missile.
I'm out. Returning to
Missile.
resupply. How are we supposed to work without ammo? I'm heading back.
Nice try.
Missile.
This stuff isn't for you guys.
Let's be honest here. Irregulars like us aren't allowed to resupply.
Caution.
But in your heart, you want us to smash that base. Am I off?
You're gonna wish this mission never ended.
Looks like Bad Dog's finally come around.
The vehicles have been taken out. Move on to the next target.
You're our official fly swatter now, Trigger.
Get closer to the
Finally have a read on the targets. They're in one hell of a place. I'll take it from here.
Enemy has a lock. Fox 2. Fox 2. Spare 9. Lock on bandit.
Missile. Missile.
Spare 15 is down to target. Get this guy. Can you see on me? Almost impossible to find an opening. They've got every angle covered.
Trigger's taking out one of the AA guns.
Spare 15 locked. Confirmed kill on AA gun.
Missile.
I'm spiked. I'll shake him.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Spare 15 target destroyed.
Pull up. Missile.
Spare 15 missile.
Missile. Missile.
Lock time.
Missile. 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 Missile.
The electronics are now just a bunch of boxes.
Missile. 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 Missile.
I can't see a damn thing. Better be careful.
Missile.
Missile away.
Missile.
They have me spiked.
down! Evade!
Missile. Missile. Missile.
They're after me!
Missile.
Vehicle down.
Caution.
Don't worry about crashing. Worry about your sins.
Are you freelancing as a priest now as well as a jailer?
Missile.
Confirmed kill on AA gun.
Missile. Caution.
I can dodge this!
Missile.
Enemy has a lock.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Fox 2. APC destroyed. Spare 15, target destroyed.
I know the base commander makes a big deal whenever a new mission comes in, but it's just one after another. Like that was the plan all along or something. Battle doctrines. Something happens, let's tell you what to do next. Osea has one. It probably even says where and when pawns like us will die. You mean they already know the next strategy? Hold up, hold up. Let's make a bet. Whoever guesses the next strategy wins. You can get in on this too, Band Dog.
Maybe you guys need to cool your heads off in solitary.
Missile.
Let me look into this doctrine thing.
And your delusion.
Live is all you need to get into a terminal. It's amazing how many people write their password on a note by their desk. Gathering intel is all about getting access. This is Spare 11. Enemy base dead ahead. Damn it, we can't do this from the sky. We need ground troops.
Spare 11, just do your job.
Just give us a bomb big enough to blow the area.
Trigger destroyed the enemy facility while everyone else was sleeping.
The murderer's done it again. We're gonna have to rethink the odds.
Locked on target. You're running out of missiles. Vehicle down.
Fire 3 shots. One of them's got away.
Caution.
Aircraft approaching at high speed. Bearing 280. They're drones.
You're kidding me, right?
These must be the infamous drones.
They can dogfight without pilots? Heard about them on the news.
Machines are not replacing humans.
Calm down. They're just obstacles in your way. Don't forget your original mission.
It's bad enough just dealing with the surface. Damn.
Locked.
Did the jailer know about the shitstorm he was sending us into? Penal units are just pawns.
That lying son of a bitch.
Don't pretend like you deserve any better. Continue with the operation.
This is Spare 7. Shit! Someone get this enemy off my tail!
I can't. I've got my hands full too.
High roller missile, shake it off.
God damn it, I'm hit! I'm still at the table!
High roller missile. Another one.
I've got a bet on me getting out of this. Hey, someone's down. Who is it?
It's High roller. He's been taken out.
Don't piss your pants over one aircraft being down.
Retreat! Keep flying straight. Set up AA weapons. Put them on a platform. What happens to a vet when the banker's out?
Avoid it, you moron.
Another man down. There's no point. Retreat. Enemy
Follow your orders. Continue the operation. Deserters will be punished.
I'm hit! My aircraft!
This isn't even a fight. You want to lose all your pilots?
Shut up.
Try and stop me.
I'm getting behind Traeger. Stick with the best if you want to survive. If anyone wants to die, let him. Poor decision on your part. I've still got top score. Count? Man, you're useless. Everyone knows who makes your numbers. Good!
Vehicle down.
I'm spiked. I'll shake him.
Missile.
Engage or face punishment.
Zero.
Keep yapping away, little guard dog.
Into my sights.
You'll pay for this.
Zero.
Just from certain angles, so cover them.
Looks like we're the only ones having fun out here. Trigger, the one with the highest score wins.
Missile.
Let's settle who's best once and for all.
5 minutes remaining.
Missile. Missile.
Locked.
Missile.
Friendly has been shot down.
No missiles left. Sam down.
Ammunition zero. Ammunition zero.
Spare 15, Fox 2.
I'm spiked. I'll shake him.
Pull up. Missile.
Missile incoming. Evade.
Missile.
Chow,
Missile.
bandit on your 6.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Chaff and flares are low.
Ammunition zero. Ammunition zero.
This is a whole new kind of war.
Get them while they're looking below.
You're inside the clouds.
The enemy's got a lock.
Missile.
Yeah, target destroyed.
Missile. Missile.
Hostile on your tail. Let me just slide in there.
Locked.
Chow, you've got company.
Missile.
Trigger's destroyed all the trucks.
Missile.
Too long and you'll get fired to the ground.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Vehicle down.
Missile. Missile.
Locked on. This one's mine.
Caution.
If only I could bring a radio to lift my spirits.
Caution. Pull up.
Spare 15, Fox 2.
Missile.
Missile incoming!
Missile.
Break!
Missile.
Target destroyed.
Missile. Missile.
Don't mind if I do.
Missile. Missile.
Hostile has a lock.
Missile. Missile.
Hostile has a lock.
Bandits in the tunnel. They're taking off from inside.
Only one who's managed to hit the
Tunnel?
base.
2
Gotta
minutes
be
remaining.
kidding.
Ammunition zero.
Enemy sticking in my rear. Locked on. This one is mine.
Fox 2.
Caution. Missile.
Pursuing enemy.
Missile.
This is how it works. You do whatever tasks you're given.
Missile.
You've done a fair amount of work to their ground units, but I see some of you still have ammo.
Missile.
Continue with the attack. Keep yourself nice and exposed till I say otherwise.
Caution. Pull up.
Missile inbound. Evading.
Enemy has fled.
Locked on bandit.
1 minute remaining.
The enemy's got a lock.
Missile.
He took a blade out of me. Break it.
Missile. Missile.
Spare 15, target
Missile.
Locked on bandit. Attacking.
Missile.
Locked on bandit.
Missile.
AA gun down.
Missile. Missile.
Box 2.
Missile.
I'm finally finding my groove.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Okay, you've hit the enemy base enough. Operation is complete. Head back. The bastards who flew off are going to wish they were never born. You guys get a pass.
Damn right. I wouldn't be surprised if we're thrown in solitary too. Hey, who wants to bet who goes into solitary? That's what that gambling nutjob would say if he was still here.
Where's your sense of humor, guys? Your buddy's making a joke. Laugh already. Some welcome. All aircraft, spread out and attack.
We're clear to attack, right? I heard the regular forces were gonna clean things up.
It's just like before. We blow the shit out of everything.
Sharp as attack, aren't you, Spare 8? Regular forces can reduce losses if you tenderize the base first. If you can't handle that, just fly and be a target.
We're being attacked. Enemy aircraft. A whole squadron. Ready the anti-air interceptors. Open fire.
Affirmative. We'll do what we can.
Transport truck spotted. Not a threat, but feel free to take them out.
Leave them to me. Spillage is a kind of specialty of mine.
What are the odds of getting out alive?
That's for you to figure out, Spare 7. You're hitting 3 locations. Some have air power, so their threat levels vary. Think of the best way to rob them of their ability.
You lost planes, but the mission succeeded. However, some of you crossed the return line for supplies and for repairs. This will result in solitary. Take them. You know, I've received a medal for my ingenuity in finding a use for you cons. But just remember, if you disobey orders, there's a special place in solitary confinement for you. Your so-called right to complain was forfeited the moment you chose to break the law. Okay then, go make yourselves useful. An Ocean Air Force squadron is currently entering Erusian territory for reconnaissance. Due to certain factors, their return route has been changed. The new return route will be through Yinshi Valley, a scenic and rocky karst area. The enemy's radar facilities and anti-aircraft weapons hidden on the mountainside pose a serious threat. Your mission is to destroy them and get our guys out in one piece, even if it puts your own lives in danger. And it is important to remember they will send up interceptors if you're detected. So you will need to choose something useful in a dogfight. The weather won't be on your side, but you're doing this whether you like it or not. Worry about the squadron's return route, not your own. Your mission is to get them back safely, which I think is the perfect punishment for your crimes.
Aircraft preparations complete. You're cleared to taxi. Spare Squadron, this mission needs to be quick. Target radar facilities and AA weaponry. They're set up on a rugged terrain, and there's a lot of cloud cover. You will be near thunderclouds. Man, you guys were born unlucky.
Wait, who's the dumbass who came up with this batshit plan?
Just obey orders.
Air Force Base 444 Squadron, this is Cyclops 1. The Cyclops and Strider squadrons currently contain 7 aircraft. Stand by. We'll be arriving shortly.
Understood.
We're low on ammunition. It'll be hard to take on hostiles. We'll have to rely on you guys to make it home.
Cyclops 1, this is Bandog. We need the job done on time.
Bandog? Cool name. Nice working with you, Mr. Guard Dog.
The terrain makes the airstream bumpy. Don't damage those planes.
Fly between those rocks and this wind?
Hostile has a lock.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Spare 15, missile away.
Missile.
Destruction of target facility is confirmed.
Radar's working! We're under attack! Don't wait for interceptors! Use missiles!
Missile! Evading! Thunderclouds are common this time of year.
Caution. Pull up. Missile.
They're flying between the columns!
Missile. 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 Missile.
Locked on target.
Missile.
Missile incoming! Evade!
Destruction of target facility confirmed.
Missile.
The regular force's secret reconnaissance plane is deep inside Erusia? They're investigating the ruins. That's all I know. You sure found out quick. They got a secret weapon, maybe? There's only so much I can find out.
Enough talk.
Don't panic! They'll crash on their own!
Missile launched.
Did they have a death wish?
Missile. 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 Caution.
This mission is crazy. All our commander thinks about is looking good for the General Staff Office.
The mission doesn't require you to talk. Use your head as well as your hands.
Righto.
The wind! I can't fly straight!
Use the winds to guide you, amateurs.
It's cloudy around there. Radar visibility is limited. Stay alert. Hostile has a lock.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
I've never flown this close to a mountain.
Radar facilities are silent, but those SAM sites are still a threat.
Missile.
Eliminate them.
Missile. 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 Missile.
5 minutes remaining.
Missile.
Enemy sighted, closing
Missile.
fast. You sure? In this weather?
Missile.
All
Missile.
targets destroyed, no complaints here.
Caution. Bandits inbound. Here come the UAVs.
We might have crossed the line.
There they are.
Leave this one to our friends.
Wish we'd used that hole to get home, too.
Things don't always go perfectly.
The drones have jumped on the recon team. Our friends aren't equipped for air-to-air. They need our cover. All 444 aircraft, get them out of there. Not even one is to go down. Destroy the UAVs.
That's impossible. I'm not flying in there to help out some assholes I don't know shit about.
As they say in my house, there's a thin line between bravery and stupidity.
Someone flew into the thunderclouds!
Spare 15 has broken through the thunderclouds. Nice work for a dumbass.
Strider 4, evade!
Cyclops 2, missile inbound!
Strider 2, enemy behind you!
Cyclops 3, missile inbound!
Dad, I wish I had some air-to-air missiles.
Caution.
Prioritize recon squadron survival. I repeat, your top priority is to get them out safely, even if you die in the process.
Missile headed for Cyclops 2!
Hostile
Enemy's got a lock.
UAV set. They're acting funny.
Shake that missile off, Cyclops 3! Cyclops 2, missile fired at you! Strider 2, missile going your way!
Missile inbound. Jinking. Strider 2, missile incoming. Strider 2 struck by a missile.
What was that?
Bide your time till there's a chance to get the hell out.
Enemy on my tail.
Hey, I owe you.
Missile in the air!
All right, good start. Now let's get the remaining 6 out of there.
Quit whining and finish them off. It's gonna be a long way around those thunderclouds. All cowards, go hide in the thunderclouds like Trigger.
You got it.
UAV down.
Cyclops 4, evasive maneuvers, missile! Man dog, there are still 5 aircraft in the combat zone.
We just been struck by lightning!
Calm down. Check your HUD for errors. You'll make it if you don't panic.
Great! Great! Shit, they're all over me!
Maintain your element. Go at it in pairs.
You don't mind if I do?
Strider 3, get that enemy off your ass!
Dealing with 9Gs is tough, but for those UAVs, it's just another day at the office. Why are we risking our lives to wipe someone else's ass?
Start complaining when you can keep your own nose clean.
Damn it.
Missile, don't let it touch you!
Locked on target. Radar confirms Spare 15 has come out of the clouds.
Tree just flew into a thundercloud without even blinking. Bandit has a lock.
Strider 3, missile in the air! Evade!
Spare 15, Fox 3.
Cyclops 2, look behind you!
Strider 3 is hit.
Forgot what your jobs are?
Just let Trigger take care of everything.
Spare 15, Fox 2.
Lineman 4, squadron supporting income swiftly. Sorry, but I'm using this chance to break off.
Jaeger, look after the survivors.
Roger.
Missile.
4 to go.
Missile.
Evading incoming missile.
Missile.
Locked on target.
Shake that enemy!
Missile.
UAV destroyed.
Missile.
I owe you one.
Missile.
Cyclops 4 has broken off. There you go. Things are looking up. Finally got some good guys in support.
Missile.
Looks like there's one guy who's got everyone's backs.
Cyclops 1, break, break!
Missile.
Cyclops 3. One aircraft nearby from the 444.
Our job is to watch the airspace. Yours is to get the hell out of there.
Got it.
Cyclops 3 has broken off. Bad dog, it's just me and one more to go.
Spare 15. You're the only one earning any redemption today. Make sure the rest of them stay alive.
You'll let the devil with 3 sin lines go free after that.
You're in no position to call someone a devil, Count. Don't make me laugh.
Cyclops 2, hostile on your rear!
Not letting a damn robot shoot us down. Someone hurry up and rescue our hapless regulars.
Missed target.
Cyclops 2, break! Break now!
UAV's retreating. Let's go.
Cyclops 2 is hit!
444 squadron, where's our support?
Spare 15, target destroyed.
Cyclops 2 has broken off. All my guys managed to escape. Got big gratitude for you.
Cyclops 1, check your 6.
So I just gotta look at the support. Just one fighter.
Cyclops 1, missile!
Are you bastards flying just to waste fuel? Spare 15, locked on.
Cyclops 1 is hit!
Not hit, but still functional.
At home, gun range. Spare 15 headed through the clouds.
What's with the 444? They're all over the place.
Elves, they don't even have a formation.
Cyclops 1 is breaking off. He could have broken off any time if he was by himself. Spare 15. All UAVs in the vicinity confirmed destroyed.
Nice teamwork. Thanks. Who is that? Tell him I'm grateful.
Copy that, Cyclops 1. Spare squadron. Mission is complete. Return to base. Wait a minute. Hold it.
No, give me a break. You have more chores for us?
Spare 8, champ. Bogey approaching fast from the rear. All available units support Spare 8.
I don't need any support. This is all mine. Damn it. He's glued to my tail. Still not firing. I ain't afraid of it. Spare 8, no dogfighting. Negative. I'm not letting this slide.
stab the enemy.
Yeah, shot down Champ. He was toying with him.
Spare 10 lost. Another one. One recon aircraft lost. What's with this guy? That's an Su-30. All spare squadron aircraft provide support for Cyclops and Strider. Keep the bandit off of them.
Negative. That's not possible.
Get in there with that monster, Spare 15. We're gonna lose more friendlies.
You told us their jobs are done. I'm going home.
This is Su-2. Why some of 444's craft flying out of bounds?
Those damn cowards bailing on us?
I just sent back the damaged craft. We only need guys we can use. Spare 15, Spare 11, from an element to take up the rear. Trigger's taking the beast head on. You two do it.
So this is where Tabloid bows out. Shit. Roger that. Will do.
Soul 2, Soul 3. They've got 2 rear guard. The better one's mine.
Copy that, King.
Don't copy that.
Soul 1, please respond. What's your status?
Pull up.
My status? Well, I'm getting a little excited.
Go get him.
Wiseman, you see that color? The way he's flying?
It's Mr. X for sure.
The pilot of the experimental squadron's X-plane.
Wiseman, we don't want to mess with this guy. It's clear by the way he flies. Way out of my league.
Exactly the man we didn't want to run into. Jaeger, if it comes down to it, we'll act as a shield. Just get my guys out of here.
Understood.
Bandits in the clouds. Chase them down. You've got this. Spare 15, this is your fight. Spare 11 can't touch him.
You're telling me there's only 2 craft taking on the orange guy?
No. Just one's taking him on.
No way. I wouldn't last a minute.
Hushin, do not engage. If he gets close, just run.
Copy that. Was gonna do that anyway.
Spare 15 has entered the clouds.
I'm hit. Soul 1, moving to assist. Your job's about to mine.
The enemy's in the clouds. Follow them, Spare 15. Do something or the entire recon squadron could go down. Target is still alive.
Missile hit. Is he down? No. Managed to take it in a non-critical area. I'll teach you how to do that when we get back. Bandit fire missile.
Pressure warning.
Soul 1, I can't see you in the clouds. Focus on your own job, Seymour. Soul 1, this is Soul 2. My status is fine. Do not interfere. Soul 1, the clouds are moving in. Let's return to base. Affirmative.
Bandit is retreating. He managed to survive somehow.
Trigger, kindness gets you killed.
Hey, guard dog. Who's the guy who worked his ass off at the rear?
The biggest dumbass in the unit.
Makes sense. You'll be brave enough to pull off those moves.
I'll guide you back to Air Force Base 444, though I doubt you have enough gas to make it.
Appreciate the help. Will it be at the base?
I wouldn't get involved if I were you.
Runway is clear. You have permission to land. You made it this far, don't screw up now. $3,000 meters. Too fast. Lower your airspeed. Bank right. 1,500 meters. Heading is good. Stay on course. You're past the guidance limit. Make a visual landing. Great work. Nice job in not ruining a good plane. Your work's still far from done. Stand by for further orders.
The crew said the enemy had one mean son of a bitch flying for him. Our team had a few Air Force hot dogs, real experienced pilots. But this guy swooped in like a hawk, locked on, and took them all out in the blink of an eye. Reminds me of a story Gramps told me once. He said a little while before he retired from active duty, he saw an enemy fighter wipe out an entire formation right in front of him. It was like seeing how a shark works when it's going after its dinner. This enemy pilot stalked Gramps' pals from below, just like how a shark would. Then one by one, he put the bite on them. Sounds like what happened to our guys today. Kinda surprised so many made it back alive. I bet when they saw what was going on, they broke formation and left their buddies to the shark. Hang on. There's 3 extra planes here. They're foreigners too.
Spare squadron, this mission needs to be quick.
You returned without permission and failed as escorts. So how about you rethink your value while in solitary? Take them away. Well, what do you know? Pilots made it back to base alive. Treat them well and feed them plenty. After all, we have to get a favorable report out of them. I've spent enough of my time being the commander of some worthless penal unit.
I had a chance to talk to one of the pilots that escaped back here, so I took it. Apparently, 2 of our planes took the enemy on alone. They covered the Allies so they could retreat. The hell kind of idiot does a thing like that? The last pilot to land back at the base was that scrawny anarchist dude. He always had this dumb grin on his face, like he didn't give a damn about whatever he did to get thrown in here with the rest of us. Was he the one who went gung-ho? I bought him a drink later. After the usual small talk, I turned the topic around to the mission. For an anarchist, he struck me as a bit weird. Nothing like what I expected. He talked a mile a minute and kept going on and on about library books. Not encyclopedias, those cheesy adventure novels you read in high school. Nothing against those. I like a good story myself once in a while. But I wasn't here to talk books.
I remember that day well. Amidst the swirling clouds, a fighter squadron was trying to help its allies reach safety.
He's pretty foolish, isn't he?
I thought so too. Suddenly, a highly skilled enemy fighter squadron appeared and began picking them off at the edges. One by one, they fell right out of the sky.
Although, I guess there was nobody around that was even more foolish to go to their aid then. So you simply watch things unfold from a distance.
Yeah. I mean, who would have ever thought that I'd just go and follow him straight into the enemy squadron like that?
After what felt like decades, I finally got to the info I was looking for. He wasn't the guy. He said he was just following his wingman's lead and managed not to die somehow. The hero on this mission was the new guy. The one that killed Harling. How did you feel?
I'm still kind of shaken up, actually. But you know, I do feel a certain sense of pride, too.
He really is foolish, isn't he?
Yep, he sure is.
I went to the hangar to have myself a closer look at Trigger's plane. I knew that burnt smell. That's what happens when an engine's been driven to its limit. This pilot was a hot dog. From now on, I was gonna keep my eye on this idiot. From a distance, though. I didn't want to get too tight with someone who was a better pilot than my dad. Even so, I decided to give this guy's plane a little bit of the old Avril magic touch. He needed all the help he could get.
Attention! If you disobeyed orders in the previous mission, line up over there. You won't disobey a second time. Do not test my patience. The biggest threat to our forces is the enemy's enormous swarm of drones. In order for our forces to penetrate deep into Erusian territory, we'll need to clear a path. You will destroy the enemy's fuel plant. HQ has found evidence that fuel is being moved intermittently inland from a refinery at the harbor in Artiglio. It's likely they're supplying fuel for the various drone bases. Those of you whose food privileges were taken away already know how this goes. We silence the drones by taking their fuel. Enter via the estuary, take out their AA, destroy the fuel points on both sides of the river and their oil tankers. Remember, you're not bona fide military. You're expendable.
Convicts, stand by at the front.
Champ went down crying like a baby. I knew he was all bark and no bite. The coward. You don't want to talk, running off with your tail between your legs. I wasn't running away, I was retreating. Well, I can't say I blame you. It was hell out there. Man, I'm not in the mood for this shit today. I'm gonna blow stuff up to let off steam. Target in sight. I see a lot of oil tanks. The boats are warships. There's plenty of buildings, too.
Destroy everything in sight.
I appreciate the simplicity of the operation, but they don't look like military.
You think you look anything like military?
Fox 2. Whoa. Show's well and truly started.
Damn! That's what I call fireworks.
Yeah!
I've got more bad news. The megastorm in Nessa 2 that formed a few days ago is approaching our AO.
No time to smell the roses, then. A fighter pilot used to fight. Missions like this are too easy.
Breaking hostile lock.
They hit me, but I'm still flying.
Bingo!
Jackpot. Take us full of oil.
Get the ships out of here before they're blown up!
Grab me. I'm locked on.
Locked.
Enemy attack struck me. I'm still okay.
Enemy on my tail. Evading. Enemy's locked on me. Someone help me out here.
Somebody help!
3 minutes remaining.
16 people are trapped inside!
Look at that oil. Stand up and
An S2 entering AO in 3 minutes.
Shit, we're out of time. Kill on target confirmed.
On to stand its ass.
On my target.
Fox 2, Fox 2.
Enemy is fled.
Spare 15 locked.
Spare 15. They've got a lock on you.
Evading! That's a hit. The enemy's gunning for me.
We can't put the fire out! Get back! The fuels are too strong!
Missile. Missile.
Bandit is fired.
2 minutes remaining.
I got one clinging to my ass.
Target is annihilated.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Fox 2.
Missile.
Chow, missile incoming.
In position behind Bandit.
Missile.
Hostile has a lock. Need help.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Protect the fuel storage. That's what the anti-air guns are for.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
They evade. Continuing attack. Bandit is fired.
Missile.
Another one dropped. Target is annihilated. Take this.
Missile.
Burn, bitches.
Missile.
Are you guys all nuts?
Missile.
I thought at least one of you was safe.
1 minute remaining.
This beat's being stuck in the field, buddy.
Missile.
Dust cloud is entering the area of operations. Finish your work if you want to stay out of solitary.
Caution. Missile.
Fox 2. Fox 2.
Missile. Missile.
Chaff and flares deployed.
In position behind Bandit.
Fox 2. Seconds remaining. Destroy the targets. You're being slow. Locked on target.
Missile. Caution.
The enemy has escaped.
It's like watching the fireworks display.
Burn, baby, burn. Suck on that!
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Target destroyed.
Missile.
We don't have enough anti-air weapons. The enemy's got free reign.
We've run out of time. The mission is a failure. Spare squadron, Anessa 2 has arrived. Sticking